6 months ago, when European champion Theodor Zeider set a 2.76 Rubik's Cube world record single, we never could have imagined what would follow over the next half of a year. People have gone from saying that this record was unbreakable and would stand for years, to this record could fall just about any day now. And with how many close calls we have had, that might just about be true. Because just 2 months after Theodor got the seemingly impossible solve, multiple-time world record holder Xuan Yigang did the impossible. He got a 2.80 Asian record single. Within 2 months of the record being broken, someone was already 0.04 seconds away from breaking it. Now, breaking the record didn't seem nearly as impossible as it had been 2 months earlier. But as months passed, more and more people were expecting to see a new world record. But they didn't expect this. 5th in the world, Boufan Zhang was about to do something that had never been done in the whole world of speedcubing. The solve was going incredibly well, and when the timer was just over 2.5 seconds, the cube was solved. But when he set it down at 2.72 seconds, there was one move left to finish. But how was that possible? Wasn't it already solved before? Well, when he did the last move, he overshot it, which means he accidentally did an extra turn, therefore giving him a +2 penalty, which turns the solve into a 472. That means that Theodor's 2.76 still stands. After all of these close calls, people were thinking that the record could fall very soon, because the only thing that kept Boufan from the record was the extra move. Only weeks later, when people were expecting a record more than ever, world champion Yiheng Wang did the unthinkable. At an incredible 0.8 seconds, he is already done with F2L. At 1.7 seconds, he finishes OLL and does PLL. And he sets the cube down with a full step 2.77 Asian record, 0.01 off of the world record. But before anything else, let's go back to when Xuan Yigang's 305 was the record. You remember how Yiheng got a 306, and then another 306? Both of those were also 0.01 off the record. And now, he's done it again. But this time, something was different. This solve was full step, meaning he didn't skip any steps. Getting a full step sub 3 second solve was thought to be impossible, because it almost always requires a skip of some sort to get it solved this fast. And yet, somehow the solution he did wasn't even the fastest available to him. There was another way to do this scramble, and it was one move shorter. Here's how. So Yiheng actually does this solve on yellow cross, inserts these two, and this one solves this edge into the back right there, and solves that block like this. What he does is a wide U prime. And then now he has a double X cross. And he solves this pair, but also cancels into solving this pair. Now you just have OLL, PLL. But what he could have done is he could have done the same stuff all the way up to here. If he had just inserted this pair, done this the standard way, he just has this case right here where he could go like this and get a PLL skip. I've seen Yiheng do things like this before, and for example, he did this last layer algorithm in his 306. If he had done that last pair differently, then there's a very likely chance that he would have done this case. So the solution that Yiheng did was 34 moves, and the solution he missed was 33 moves. After seeing that, most people would probably think that one move wouldn't make any difference at all, because after all, it is only one move. But when you're 1/100th of a second away from the record, that one move can make all the difference. And while that one move could have changed the outcome, we can't forget what Yiheng actually did. A full step 2.77, just 1/100th away from the fastest official solve ever recorded.